viewers, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another review of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days. Y'all, this review is going to be real short, okay? Under 30 minutes. It might be under 20. Nothing happened last night, child. I fell asleep twice. It is almost 70 degrees outside today, so I'm going to go out and go abouts to town, honey. I ain't going to be spending all my time with y'all. I love y'all. That sun is shining and it is absolutely gorgeous outside, so I'm going to go and take advantage of that. But let's get into it, alright? First, let's talk about Yolanda. What we going to do with y'all? What we gonna do with her, y'all? She goes into a little smoothie shop. She got her little green drink, honey. She have not heard from Williams. You know, ever since he done lied, he can't even remember what airport she need to go into, even though he supposedly lived there. Okay? And she's confused by all this. She's confused that she has not heard from this man. Honey, he has not returned her calls. He has not returned her texts. Honey, she went, as she called it, the Instagram. And DM'd him, honey, hey baby, hey baby, hello. No response. So later on, she's back home. Now y'all, what is going on with this empty room and this air mattress? Can somebody explain that to me? Why is Yolanda laying on the air mattress in the empty room? Is that just a spare bedroom? I need answers, because I got questions. So, she says, look guys, look. So apparently, he completely deleted all her pictures on his Instagram. He deleted his Instagram and he put a new Instagram with a totally different name. And she just don't understand why he's doing that. She's confused. She still don't have the airport information. She don't even know where to fly into. She says she loves this man. And she's confused. He has not returned any of her texts, phone calls, DMs, nothing. Child, Yolanda, hun. Now, I know you want love. And I know you think that this built body Williams is that Williams. But honey, you getting hoodwinked, bamboozled, child. He done changed his whole Instagram. He done deleted you and you still wondering. Yeah, I'm going to need somebody to tap Yolanda on the shoulder and tell her to find someone where she live, honey. Slim Pickens where she live. Let's move on, child. Alright, now let's talk about Ed and Rose, okay? Now Ed, he's on the airplane and he is on his way to see his boo child. His boo thing. Alright, Rose, we see a little bit of how she lived and where she lived. Now let me just tell y'all something. And let me just say this. Thank you, Lord, for giving me what you have given me, child. Thank you, Jesus, because, when you are bathing yourself with a bucket, eating off of the floor, sleeping off of the floor, and washing your clothes in the bucket, thank you, Lord, for giving me all you have given me. I can't. Rosemarie has a son. Rosemarie says that, hey, okay, Ed is the man that she wants to be with. Now, she lives in the back of her sister's store. The same sister who done hit Ed up for some money. Okay. The same sister who said, hey, when Ed gonna get here? Okay, when he coming? Alright. I just want to know. I'm just asking a question. When Ed coming? Honey, that sister can't wait for Ed to get there. Honey, that sister said Ed rich. I guess so. I guess anybody from America's rich if you are literally washing your clothes on the side of the street in a bucket. child again. Lord, thank you for giving me all you have given me. So, they meet up with the father. Their father is the same age as Ed. And the father, of course, he has his reservations, okay? He's very protective and he don't understand why his daughter is falling for this American. But again, we hear this every single time. The family, the friends, they have a problem with it. Ed finally gets to the airport. She's running late. She comes around the corner and they are hugging. And so he was like, you like what you see? You like what you see? And she's like, where the rest of you? I mean, you told me you was my height. You the same height as my son. So Ed was like, yeah, I know, I didn't really, tell you that I was really 4'11". But it's okay, you like what you see? She says she likes it. Listen here. Ed can be 4'11", 5'11", 3'11". He can have a long neck. He can have that short neck. His body can be disproportionate. She don't care. Just as long as Ed give her money and get her out of the sidewalk and the back of her sister's store. She is tired of bathing with a bucket. She is tired of sleeping on the floor, eating on the floor, and she damn sure tired of cleaning her clothes on the side of a dirty sidewalk in a bucket. Y'all better be thankful for whatever y'all got. Let's move on. All right, we got introduced to someone new this episode. Stephanie Maddow, is that how you say her name? She's a YouTuber, okay? And she says that she met someone in Australia that just so happens to be a female. She is bisexual. And she says that this female is quirky, outgoing, beautiful, and she's going to go and meet her. But there's a little hiccup. Isn't there always a hiccup? Her family don't know anything about her sexuality. Okay? Her family are from the Czech Republic. She came to the United States when she was, 7 years old. She said that she was picked on. She was bullied. She didn't learn English. She didn't know any English, of course, when she got here. So, she had a hard time and, she needed to, get adjusted, and she knew that she was different from everyone else. And so she says that her family would not accept it, and that's why she's afraid to tell them, all right? She's playing tennis. She meets up with some friends. Y'all, who's that other guy? What's that guy's, what did they say that guy's name was? Sanders? He looks so familiar to me. Is he a YouTuber? I think he's a YouTuber because I was like, I know him from somewhere. But anyway, she's meeting up with her friends and she is just, talking to them and saying, listen, okay, my mom would not be down with my sexuality. I am afraid to tell her. So her friends was like, listen, you haven't told your mom that you're bisexual and here you are going to Australia to meet up with, your girlfriend. And so she was like, listen, I'm still going to meet her and I'll just tell my family, eventually. So later on, she invites her family over for dinner. And it's so funny how she was talking about, she invited her family over to her house for dinner. And here her mom is bringing all kinds of casseroles, breads, the main course, honey. Her mama brought all kinds of food. She got the cleaning child. But anyway, so they're sitting down to eat, and she's telling her family that, hey, I'm going to Australia for 3 weeks. Now, Stephanie has an illness, so she tells her family that she's, getting followed around by the camera, and she's filming this TV show that is dedicated on, knowing about her illness. Just a complete lie, And so they're like, well, why are you going to Australia for this? And so she was like, oh, well, I met a friend, okay? I'm just going to visit a friend. And so her family's looking at her like, that don't even make any sense. Who is she? Okay, it's just someone I met. She's a photographer. We hit it off, and hey, we're just going to, visit each other. And so anyway, the mom was like, why don't the friend just come here? And so here's Stephanie heeing and hawing. Oh no, she ain't coming here. I want to go there. I want to go to Australia. So I think that in the back of their mind that something ain't right. That's a long distance to be going for someone you don't even know. I mean, you don't even know this woman. But you're willing to fly to Australia for 3 weeks for a woman you don't even know, child. Stephanie still did not tell her family that she was a bisexual. Honey, I got a feeling that Stephanie and her girlfriend and their family, honey, they may be boring. Let's move on. Let's talk about Darcy. Darcy is going to the gym, y'all. Okay, she's going to the gym. She needs to work out some of this aggression she got. Okay, Tom is getting on her nerves. She don't know if her and Tom are even in a relationship. Now, I'm confused by this. Friends, I thought Tom broke up with her. Didn't he break up with her? But in Darcy's mind, they still together. Okay, all right. So Darcy, honey, she's on that treadmill. Running. Darcy was fly, wasn't she? Whoa, man. But she had some, upsetting news. She says that her twin sister told her that Tom, put out on social media himself and another blonde bombshell child. Honey, they had a nice little picture together. She's sitting in between his legs looking all cozy. Okay, now, she done blocked him because they had a big fight and he blocked her so she couldn't see none of these pictures. But her twin sister's man seen them and told it, all right? So she's upset. She says, this is unacceptable. I mean, I'm still under the impression that we're still together. I'm still under the impression that we're still a couple. Okay? How could he do this to me? So, of course, her sister, she had to throw in her 2 cents. She was like, what was the reason in you even going to England? This is a slap in the face. I thought he loved you. And so, of course, here comes Darcy. I guess it's a different type of love. Honey, Darcy is not successful in the love department, child. Oh my God, just terrible. Just terrible. Again, I was under the impression that Darcy and Tom had already broken up. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay? All right. All right, let's talk about Avery and Ash. All right, Avery, she's on her way to Australia. All right, she's done packed up. She has all kinds of luggage, child. Her child is going to be with the baby daddy, and she says that, she is ready to meet this man. She's ready to see if Ash is the man that he says that he is, okay? She's still hesitant because, child, we all know she is jealous and hesitant, and, he's a relationship coach, and he got all these female clients. We have Ash, okay? Ash is getting ready for, his boo thing to come. He done went and got some flowers, and, he says that every morning he goes out and he sits in the cold water of that ocean to meditate, to bring peace to himself. Ash is cute. Y'all think Ash cute? I think he's cute. We see Ash doing his job. He's talking to a client. He says that, he wants everybody to have love, child. He's trying to bring, happiness to everyone. He is that relationship coach. Is there anything else to say about Avery and Ash? Absolutely not. Let's move on. Ain't nothing else to say. All right, let's talk Geoffrey and V. As we know, when they got together, it was very uncomfortable. So they are on their way to his hotel, and it's more uncomfortable, child. They ain't got nothing to say to each other. It's awkward. They don't know what to say to each other. Honey, Geoffrey is talking about the trees and the nature in Tennessee. Honey, V come talking about that he done talked about some villages. V said, why this man talking about villages and trees and nuts and huts? She said, boring. She let it be known that she talked to her friends and she thinks that, she should stay with some friends instead of staying with him. Okay, she said she's just being cautious. All right, we're still trying to get to know each other. I'm just now meeting you face to face, and it's already awkward. Okay, we ain't got nothing to talk about. So he was like, all right, I really don't understand, where this is coming from, but hey, all right. It is what it is. So they get back to the hotel. He freshens up a little bit. She's talking to him and she was like, don't be, so uptight. Be loose. When you touch me, don't touch me like, you're my dad. Touch me like, you're my man. And so he was like, okay, like this. So anyway, they're just, trying to, talk to each other. Well, later on, they go out to dinner. All right, and child, honey, she done ordered something in Russian. Now, it came to the plate, child. It came to the table, and it was some herring, some onions, some beets, some carrots. Now, in between that slattered is some mayonnaise, child. Now, listen, I would have tried it. I ain't gonna lie, I'd try anything. But, honey, it did not look good. I was like, It just didn't look, it didn't even look seasoned, child. And so he took a bite of it. He was like, no, this ain't good. I was like, honey, you should have just got a salad. That's what you do. So they're talking, and so she asked him about his past. And she asked him about his exes. Did y'all see the uncomfortable look on his face? Honey, he does not want to talk about it. And that's what he said. He was like, listen, I don't want to talk about it, okay? And so she was like, well, why don't you want to talk about it? Open up to me, okay? I want to know all about you. Tell me about your exes. And honey, Geoffrey does not want to talk about his exes. Now, let me just settle this right here, right now. I think Ronnie P. Put in the comments that, spoiler alert, that Geoffrey has a past, okay? And apparently, he likes to put his hands on his ex-wife. Now listen, okay? That he likes to put his hands on his ex-wives. Okay, so I guess that's why he does not want to speak on, his past. I wouldn't want to speak on it either, okay? If that's the case. All right, so anyway, we will see where, this will go. Listen, I don't know nothing about Geoffrey's past. I don't care about nothing about Geoffrey's past. I'm just here to review what I see, child. Again, if you're new to my channel, I don't follow these people on social media. I don't look at blogs. I don't look at any other YouTubers who do like breaking news, or I don't do none of that. I watch the show that comes on and I review that show. Now, when y'all get into my DMs and y'all tell me things, that's different, okay? But I'm still going to review what I see on the show. So we'll see what goes on with Geoffrey and V. All right? All right, let's move on. Let's talk about Lisa and Auto-Tune. Soja! Lisa is on her way to Nigeria, child. She's on her way. She says she has been waiting for this for a long time, and she just hoped that, Auto-Tune is the guy that he says he is. So we have Soja. Okay, Soja is in Nigeria. He stays in a one-room house with roommates, and he is washing from a bucket. He says that, where he lives is not much money. The economy is terrible. Look, they live in poverty. Let's just put it out there. They live in a impoverished state, okay? Just terrible. A impoverished country, all right? Now, see, this is my thing. He keeps saying that he's this big hip-hop star. He's a celebrity. Everyone knows him. He got women just throwing themselves at him. He's Soja. Why are you washing with a bucket? Why are you living with roommates? And why is it that when you met up with your friends, didn't nobody ask for no picture, no autograph, nothing? Honey, they kept looking at their food. Honey, they did not even look up. Now, if you are that huge where you live, you would have thought that some female would have been like, oh my God, Soja, picture. No, they didn't pay you no mind. They were steady eating and drinking, child. So he gets to the table, he's talking to his friends, and so he's showing a picture of Lisa. Honey, that one friend was like, do what? That one friend was like, look at this. Look at his woman. Look. That white woman. That's that white woman. I mean, it's beautiful women all around us, and this is what you pick. Honey, that one friend done called Lisa a this. Y'all better sit down somewhere. And so here comes Auto-Tune. Auto-Tune says, don't be calling her this. That's my woman. And so they were like, So later on, here comes Lisa. All right, huggy, kissy. And so he was like, now, she's not usually the type of woman that I am attracted to, but hey, she's an American, and that's all need to be said. And she also has a big tummy. Her tummy is, big. Now listen, I'm not going to say nothing about Lisa's tummy. Because, honey, I have a stomach myself. I got twins sitting up here, but I'm working it out, child. I got to get rid of these twins, child. Ooh, Lord. But anyway, so, of course, she finds him very attractive and sexy, and he's everything that, she wanted and all this. Then she seen the roommates, honey. The roommates is like, she got a big tummy. Honey, they keep talking about Lisa's gut. Child, I guess in Nigeria where they live, the women don't have any pooches. Honey, some of the roommates got pooches. Y'all better leave her stomach alone. So, of course, when she sits in the car, they were like, man, what you think, man? And so, of course, Soja, he was like, she's fine. I'm like, okay. All right. So, of course, they're in the back, kissy, huggy, getting on the roommate's nerves. The roommate was like, if y'all don't stop kissing, stop it. They was like, we understand if you want to kiss 2 or 3 times, they back at kissing 1,000 times. They get on our nerves. So they get to the hotel, and the roommates leave, and of course the roommates is like, no, she ain't nothing like what we think he should be with, child. But hey, that's on them. So, of course, they get to the hotel, and of course, Lisa says she's been on the flight for 20-some hours, and she wants Soja, child. Because y'all know that, she wants to have some sexy time with him, unprotected. Soja says that's fine, that's fine, she's American, he's cool with it. And then he started doing something about cooking, and he started stirring. What was he doing, y'all? Was he staring? Child, I guess he gonna blow Lisa's back out, child. He better not blow her back out too much, child. She'll been done broke her hip messing with Soja. Child. All right, friends, that's it. That is it for the review of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Y'all know the drill. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye.